Happening now, a group opposing red light cameras in Albany is holding a protest outside City Hall. The demonstration comes just a half hour before the Public Safety Committee is expected to take up the issue, an issue that will now have an impact on the mayor's proposed budget if it doesn't pass. WTEN ABC's Amy Cutler is at City Hall right now and joins us live with more details. Amy?
Mark, if the Common Council does not approve those red light cameras, they'll have to figure out some other way to fill that $2 million budget gap. Behind me is a small but dedicated group of protesters that remain opposed to red light cameras, and they plan to bring those concerns directly to the committee meeting tonight. You've called it a public safety issue repeatedly, but here you are using it as a revenue stream. So they're saying it sends mixed messages.
Well, one of the ways that you get compliance is to provide fines.
Albany Mayor Kathy Sheehan defending her decision to include $2 million in her proposed budget for the fines that would come from red light cameras. While the mayor has expressed her support for installing 20 such cameras at intersections in the city, the Common Council hasn't approved it.
For some people, it seems a little disingenuous on her part because they feel like you've already put the money there and you said it wasn't about the money.
Carolyn McLaughlin, the president of the Common Council, says she's still undecided on the issue. She still needs more information. Meanwhile, opponents have started their own group, No Albany Red Light Cameras, or NARC. Jesse Calhoun runs it.
They're associated with increased accidents and also it's a regressive tax.
We know from studies that initially there is an increase in rear-end collisions when red light cameras are installed, but those accidents are far less severe than the T-bone accidents that occur when somebody runs a red light.
By including it in her proposed budget, Sheehan has upped the ante. If the Common Council doesn't pass it, they'll have to find a way to close that $2 million gap. More hard choices in an already tough budget year. That protest again continues just behind me. That Public Safety Committee meeting begins at 5:30. Again, they're expected to take up the red light camera issue, but not expected to vote on it. We'll have more on what happens inside there coming up at 6 o'clock. Live in Albany, I'm Amy Cutler for News 10 ABC.